You know, you might be lucky. My dad had thick, dark hair for his whole life. So I'm all, what do you mean lucky, Mom? Why do I have to be lucky to keep something I was born with? The human right should be life and liberty, freedom from slavery and torture, and keeping your goddamn hair! And pizza. I sorta just emit this goofy vibe that I can't seem to shake, which is really annoying because all the shaking I'm doing just makes me look more goofy. Does anyone else think their hair looks best when absolutely no one else is around? If I'm going to university, trying to talk to new people, form meaningful connections, I look like a fly. But if I'm chilling at home, playing Fortnite or Valorant with the boys, I look like an absolute hunk, sexy beast boy. Which is annoying. I mean, the Fortnite and Valorant kind of evens it out. He's a 10, but he plays Valorant and Fortnite on the weekends. It's still an overall 2. So, you know, I start mingling, post a picture of a monkey. This one. Now that's a funny monkey. If I go to comments and search for Among Us, you can see I have this many comments that include Among Us. Wow, okay, yeah, look at that. That's a lot. It's still going. That's insane. Wow. Oh, okay, Jesus. It's still going. Yeah, I must never sleep, right? Well, guess what? Some people leave out the space between Among and Us, so if you search for that, boom, I have insomnia! I don't want to be the meat guy, okay? I know I'm making the meat video, but don't you dare start calling me the meat guy. Just, for the love of God, don't call me the meat guy! I joined this thing, and it's like walking into an office that you can just tell Schlatt runs. And, you know, that's mostly due to the fact that there's one main chat room of the server, and it's just entirely monkeys. We both look at each other, smiling, because neither of us have ever boxed before. But then, the worst possible thing happens. He makes gorilla noises, gets on all fours, starts pounding his chest, and all of a sudden, if I lose, I not only lose to my little brother, but a monkey! Do clowns have to comb their hair with the distorting mirrors at the circus? Is that why they always look terrifying? I think if this is true, it explains a lot. You should join my Discord, where we'll coordinate from now on. Just let it me do that! I took a picture of my reaction when it happened and everything. Here it is. I had to pixelate it. I haven't done a face reveal yet. But here's a sketch reconstruction. Prawns, overrated. Also, I don't want to have to look into my food's eyes before I eat it, let alone snap its neck, rip its skin from its bare body, and peel its spine off. It's barbaric. E. It's 24/7 people spamming monkey gifs and monkey photos and monkey videos and sometimes there's cats, but even the cats are dressed as monkeys. Finding Nemo is a fish. Would you eat Finding Nemo? What if I ate your son? What if I ate you? Yeah, I deserve this. I'm asking for your help. Please don't call me Among Us. I want the kids of 2077 to look back at Corp's husband playing Among Us and say, wow, they made a game out of Laser Quaser? The president? That's crazy. That's all I want. Me, just a little off the top, my barber. Kangaroo. I've had kangaroo once, and purposefully it was cold, tough, and for some reason sweet. It tastes terrible, so I don't think I'm ever gonna have it again. And you know what? That's okay. I don't want to be on this guy's bad side. Just, stay away from these things. It's not worth it. I don't think my friends looked down at me for losing. Baguette probably would have won against half of them, which was obvious through the full-length HD video they took of the fight. I have to live with that existing. Here's me getting punched. Ooh. Canned meat! What is it good for? Preservation? Yes! It's almost like they knew how bad this stuff was, so they literally make it to survive not being eaten. It's just so gross, man. Look at it non-cooked. Now look at it cooked. Someone tell me why it looks the same!
You ever look at a tree and you see the rings in the bark and it tells you how old it is?
Yeah.
That's like Jesus.
Chicken. Chicken is so broad. Yo. He took my pants. In public. I was thinking about female heat blast. He pulled my pants down and I did nothing. Maybe in this situation I couldn't have. Regardless, it might have looked a little strange. But still, normal skinless chicken is like super bland, but there's so much you can do with this bland slab of worthless garbage. Dude, chill. You taste terrible too. Yeah, sorry, I guess you're right, Mr. Chicken. I now find it incredibly difficult to inflict any physical pain onto my brother, which has allowed him to get away with things with little to no consequences. This also means my brother doesn't really seek my approval, or try to earn my respect like I've heard other little brothers will do. I would say he actively goes out of his way to disrespect me.
I keep getting made fun of for being British. Constantly, I get a daily message of that one hyper-realistic painting from SpongeBob. Yeah, I'll put it.
Yeah, link me that actually. I wanna... Okay. I am afraid to use hair products because isn't it the case that some of them just make you go bald? I don't want to heighten the risk. I've seen the Instagram filters. It just doesn't work. Think of the most famous bald person, The Rock. He is super buff, tall, and tan, so it works. I am not. I am built different, but in a bad way. God, I'll do anything to find the best meat. Human flesh, yeah, it's a C. Every time I get a haircut, it's too short, and sure, I could tell them to cut less, but it feels weird to walk into a haircut shop and essentially say, just leave me alone.
I've got a special message that I can share from Schlatt himself that perfectly describes my experience. I think this is pretty self-explanatory.
Right.
I love working for Big Guy.
Moral of the story, don't let something in your past dictate what you do with your future. If I learn anything from this, I have to hit my brother more often. And I'm gonna make a conscious effort to do so. You can be any type of person and like steak. It can be well done, rare, medium rare, cow.
To be honest,
Yeah.
on the mod team at least,
Okay.
it's like, I feel like it's impossible to be discriminated against because everyone's gay, bro. Like,
Oh, really?
if anything, we discriminate against Schlatt.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not confirmed that Schlatt's straight, right? Like, that's still up for debate, isn't it? Hey! Get off! Okay, you're gonna regret that. Why does your OC look like Among Us character with a penis-shaped helmet? Wow, okay, wow, this guy just said it. Well, yeah, you know, I think my mom actually thinks the same thing. One time I was animating and I hadn't drawn my guy's face yet, and she comes in and she's like, "What is that?" And I just say, "It's my guy." And she's like, "Oh." And then she kind of smiles, and I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Nothing, I'm gonna leave." And then she leaves, and then, yeah. I start walking in, and there he was, sitting behind his desk, masked by a dark shadow. I then sit my laptop down in front of him. I finally finished the video, Schlatt. I hope you like it, I said, nervously. Schlatt watches it. I wait. The video eventually finishes. He folds down the laptop and leans into the light and says, "I'll post it tomorrow, big man. Thank you."